Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of your Daily Dose. We're here with another Dynasty Scrolls Origins Pioneers. You pick a name, I'm going to stick with DS. I like DO, but DS just, sounds better. It sounds a little less naughty than DP for all the adults in the chat. But I think we can probably talk a little bit about the ending of the arms race. Make sure you are spending your currency. If it is still let up there, you will not get any points for it, but you will accumulate your merit badges. Very important to do so, or they will disappear from your bag tomorrow. And that's a big sad face. Now, of course, if you're on the leaderboard, make sure you snag those freebies. It should have a little red dot. And yeah, pretty self explanatory. If you're thinking about focusing on anything, go for your feathers first and then focus on your charms. And then from then, I would probably say tactics. Tactics, charms, and feathers are the main ones. I did actually go and I think I finished off Zaya's charm because I needed some shards, so I personally did that. But I mean, if you're following along with the videos in terms of the concepts, it's better to focus on what the actual event is meant for and not just get bogged down with everything else. When you have G7 Wings Plus, it opens up some, I guess, leeway for you to make your own decisions because it just takes so much longer after a certain point in order to progress. And of course, if you're always spending a little bit and landing on the leaderboard, it is going to help you out in terms of your decision. As a free to play, I strongly recommend focusing on your wings. That's going to take up 99.9% of your arms race effort. Just getting there to get on the leaderboard is going to take up all the effort. Anyway, today we have the limited time heroes event, and to be honest, it is a not a disappointment. It's not a disappointment. We all knew that they weren't going to release the Gen 3s just yet, which means over the hill, maybe in half a month's time, maybe in a month's time, guaranteed, we will again see the introduction of this, but we'll have old mate UG in there and of course all the other Generation 3 heroes. So if you're thinking about spending, I would strongly consult your leaderboard. Maybe wait to the last minute to see whether or not you can get within the top 10. Obviously, when I say the top 10, I don't really mean the top 10. What I mean is the top 3. Let's be fair. You don't really want to be over investing. If you can afford it, you probably could get away with making that minimum 600. You know, if you've been saving up for a long time and you can just get on the leaderboard and grab those additional chests. But the reality is most players, I want to say most players have been hoarding. Like most players understand the concept of the game now. And if they're gonna cut loose, let them cut loose and just skip this event. Go into the next one, start fresh. Or you can do the sneak. Like I said, if you look at the table, day number 3 and go, oh, it's a sneaky one. I can maybe get myself into maybe third spot or fourth spot, just for 600 points. Absolutely go for it. Otherwise, save them because, of course, Generation 3 is going to be out. And the reality is, with the introduction of Gen 3, other concepts are going to be introduced in the game as well. Now, legendary recruitment, same boat. I mean, let's be honest, if you really want some stuff here, go for it. You don't really need to think too much in terms of strategic. It's more about the mythics you need to strategize about. These bad boys are much harder to acquire. And of course, the lovely ladies of Generation 1 are as well. But spoiler alert for those that do not know, Celebrate Festival probably will be up at the end of this week with the introduction of either a beast or a weapon. One of the two, you can flip the coin. It's either going to be weapons or beasts next that come around with Celebrate Festival. And because of that, there is going to be the 10k gold for 50 of the Generation 1 shards. So it might, you may think, well, I really am not focusing on Gen 2, and now I just want to finish off my Gen 1s. There's going to be that incentive. So you're going to I would imagine, and again, I don't have a crystal ball, I can't see into the future, but I imagine you're going to have access to the mythic tactics again, 20 pieces of those. you're going to have a good shot at getting 50 of these ones. Now, if they spice things up and they decide to flip it on the head and go, oh, no, PV, you're wrong. I'm just going to do all of the Beast Realm stuff instead, and I'm going to give you Beast Shards. Really, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at is if you're at that point where you don't want to spend too much gold, what I recommend doing for this event is grab the basics, grab your 20 chests here, 6k gold, forget about it, keep saving. You don't really necessarily need to buy these ones. I know a lot of players probably want to and just keep accumulating them so they can get on the leaderboard, but just be aware, I mean, for 9k gold, the reality is, if Celebrate Festival has the 50 shards for 10k gold, I mean, that's 50 mythic shards. What are you getting here? You're only getting 30 legendaries. Now, of course, I'm going to go ahead and grab those ones. Don't mind me. I already had planned that out because we had 30 of these anyway. So what we probably will do is just do some pulls. I think we can do some pulls. I really don't need too much in terms of heroes. So if I do get a full selection chest, it's all going to go over to Zhao Shi so that I can finish him off to 7-star. But really, I'm just doing it so we land on the leaderboard. What do we get at third place? Because I don't think too many other players are going to be doing it. 160, perfect. That's really all I'm looking for anyway. We may get lucky, of course. And one thing I will say though is I am a little bit more excited about getting the epics. It's weird me saying that, but I'm a little bit more excited about getting these epic shards. The reason being is I'm finally getting to the point where I can 7-star every epic in my index, and I'm really just a little bit short. So as you can see, we did 60 pulls, we didn't get anything. Not that I was expecting that, but at the end of the day, you got to make your judgment call. If you think that it's worthwhile buying those legendary tokens for 9k, go ahead. But personally, unless you really need them, I think you could probably just wait for the Celebrate Festival to appear. That's my 2 cents. I strongly feel as a recommendation, save your gold and buy the 50k. Sorry, not 50k, 50 of these shards for 10k. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you have any questions or concerns, hit us up in the comment section down below. But there really isn't too much to discuss. There isn't no new content, I would say. There's nothing really that's come out just yet. We could be expecting some updates and maybe some release of new content in the future. But fingers crossed that happens. Hit us up in Facebook and, of course, on the Discord and the link in the description box below. Everyone is welcome. Have a blessed Wednesday.